Hi, Red here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about this article that I found on the internet that was written July 14th, or published July 14th, 2016, called Dear Husband, I'm Not the Person You Married. And so we're going to go through this. I'm not going to script anything for this. It's just going to be me reading this article and giving you my thoughts as we go through it. It says,
Dear husband, I am sorry. I'm sorry that you've been neglected for the last 4.5 years. I'm sorry that your needs are secondary. I assure you, you are still one of my top priorities. You just aren't on the top of the list anymore.
This is pretty fucking sad. She says, I'm sorry you've been neglected. I'm sorry that your needs are secondary. You're one of my top priorities. You're just not on the top of the list anymore. Okay. There are two types of sorry people that are genuinely sorry. People that are sorry that they cannot do what they need to do in this type of situation. And people that are sorry and rectify the situation. This woman is neither. She can fix her neglect of her husband. She's choosing to not put him at the top of the priority list where he belongs.
I know that you have needs, wants, desires, and dreams, or dreams and desires. When I tell you that I want to be the one you lean on, I mean it.
You want him to lean on you, but you don't want to be a wife. So you want to play the mother role to this man and not be his wife. That's what you're saying here.
I know you are tired of my excuses, of being tired, having a headache, or already snoring when you snuggle up next to me.
I guarantee you he's fucking sick of it. Because if you were to come in and try and seduce your husband, I would be willing to bet that most of the time, even if he has fallen asleep, you'd be able to wake him up and get some nookie.
Trust me, I wish I had the energy I had 5 years ago. Hell, I wish I had the energy I had 2 weeks ago when I washed, folded, and actually put away all 10 loads of laundry. Of course, you didn't see that because I was letting you get some much-needed sleep.
You know, I bet he would have loved it if you'd only done 10 loads of laundry and fucked him. I bet that's what he would have rather had. And your relationship would be in a lot better position if that's what you had done.
I know that some days it feels like we have a business partnership.
No, you're acting like his mother. He doesn't want a mother, he wants a wife.
And you're right.
No. That's not what he's thinking. He's thinking you're trying to be his mom.
Some days, even weeks, feel that way. I know that I want better for our marriage for us. Know that I want better for our marriage for us. Because together we are damn good.
You're damn good? You're throwing your marriage to the wolves and you think that you guys are damn good together? You fucking kidding me? You don't want better for your marriage. If you wanted better for your marriage, you'd fucking fix the problem, which is you don't want to sleep with him.
The problem is my life, my brain, and my body are so wrapped up in being a mother to those little boys.
And your husband.
Who look exactly like you. Even after they're sound asleep and we're sitting on the couch watching a movie, my brain is still in mother mode.
Well, turn it the fuck off. It's pretty fucking simple. You say you don't have time for sex, you don't have time to attend to his needs, but you have time to sit down and watch a movie? You fucking kidding me?
I'm thinking about tomorrow. I'm thinking about 10 years from now. I'm wondering if you have work clothes for tomorrow. I'm worried about money, milestones, and milk. Do we have enough milk? I can't turn off being a mom. It is who I am now, and it is physically, emotionally, and mentally exhausting.
Quote, I can't turn off being a mom. That goes in tandem with how you treat your husband. You're treating him as if he is one of your children. He is not your child, he's your fucking husband. Treat him like it.
I don't want you to think you aren't as important as you once were.
You don't want him to think that he's not as important as he once were, but you said up in the first paragraph, you're just not on the top of the list anymore. Which one is it? You don't want him to think that he's isn't as important as he once were because he obviously isn't? And you want your breadwinner? Is that what this is all about? You want the guy that provides for you, but you don't want to do any of the hard lifting that comes with marriage, with being a wife? Is that what this is?
I couldn't live this life without you, and I wouldn't want to either.
Because he is your breadwinner. You don't want to get out and work. You don't want to have to be the single mom, which you're gonna be if you continue to treat your husband as if he's a child.
But the simple fact is, you're an adult and you can do things for yourself.
Then why are you treating him as if he's a child?
You can vote, you can now make your own lunch. You are legally able to drive a car, so you can figure out how to make a doctor's appointment.
So, what's the problem here? Have you been doing all of that for him? Because I know a lot of women that do that type of things for their men. I really like dating a woman that does that type of thing. Because it's not something that I really like to do. I would rather go freaking work for an extra 2 hours a day than schedule everything. Put a little bit extra money on the table. Maybe your husband does too.
When you come home from work, you unfortunately are getting the worst version of me.
It's because you can't turn off your mother mode. He's going to always have the worst version of you if you can't turn off mother mode.
I gave our children the best. A little secret. Sometimes, some days, there just isn't a best version of me. There just isn't.
Well, apparently, for the last 4.5 years, there hasn't been a wife version of you at all. Fix it.
I can't worry about your health, the boys' health, the pets' health, and my health. Who do you think gets ignored? It's not you. It's not our children or our pets. It's when I say I don't feel well, when I say I haven't been sleeping, it's because I haven't been taking care of me.
Well, who do you think gets ignored? It's not you. Bullshit. It's him. He's being ignored. You said you've been ignoring him for 4.5 years and you're supposedly sorry about it. But you're not sorry enough to actually fix the fucking problem. Are you not taking care of you? That's probably true. But you're definitely not taking care of him. You are choosing to be a mother, and that's fucking it. If you want to be in a relationship with this man, you will fucking fix it.
Yes, you tell me to go to the doctor, to eat better, to drink more water, but I am my very last priority.
Well, you shouldn't be. If you are not a healthy individual, if you can't take care of yourself, how the hell are you going to take care of your kids? How the hell are you going to take care of your husband? You should be the priority that you take care of first in the morning. You have to stay healthy. If you're not healthy, your kids aren't healthy, and that's a problem. If you're not healthy, your relationship with your husband isn't going to be healthy, and that's a problem. Fix it.
I know that I need to change that, and I'm not complaining.
Yes, you are complaining. You've been complaining this whole fucking article about how you're not gonna get the best of me most days, blah blah blah, pity me. Fucking grow up. Buck up, buttercup.
I'm explaining that when something has to give because no one person can do it all, I am the thing that gives.
No, you're not. Who the fuck pays your bills? Who is that person? Who is the person that makes sure that you're not homeless? Because it sounds like it's not you. It sounds like you're a stay-at-home mom. So, who the hell puts a roof over your head? It's not fucking you.
I'm worried about your sleep apnea, your allergies, your knee spasms. I'm worried about the rash Alex has and the snotty nose that Ben suddenly started with. I'm concerned about our dog's ears and what's going to cost to take her to the vet.
Buck it up. You don't have to be worried about absolutely goddamn everything. You know, you want your husband to lean on you, but you're not willing to lean on your husband to make it a partnership at all. You know, there are some things you don't need to worry about, like your husband's sleep apnea. That's his fucking responsibility. Why the hell are you worried about it?
While I'm thinking about it, I'm worried that the fish have too much algae in their tank and that the water needs to be changed. I'll just add that to the never-ending list of things I feel guilty about when I'm trying to sleep tonight. None of this is your fault. I'm not blaming you.
Bullshit.
Or wishing you were any different.
Bullshit. You are wishing that everything is different. You know what? If it is such a fucking inconvenience to have fish, to have to clean a goddamn fish tank, maybe you should sell the damn fish tank. Maybe you should prioritize your life and get rid of the extraneous crap that doesn't matter, like the damn fish.
You do extraordinary things for our family.
Oh, you've been complaining and bitching and whining about how you're doing all of these things, and you're neglecting your husband and whining about it, and then you say you do extraordinary things for our family. This is some serious gaslighting shit here. You are gaslighting your husband by writing this. If you showed this shit to him, you are gaslighting the fuck out of him. You are giving him mixed signals. He's either doing extraordinary things for your family and you should be fucking grateful and taking care of him, or you should say, well, you fucking suck and fucking divorce him. Because if you don't fix this fucking shit and fix it soon, this man is going to divorce you. Or he's just going to suffer until the kids are grown, and then he's going to divorce you, all the while fucking a 20-year-old chick, hot chick on the side, because she actually gives a shit about what he needs.
You work harder than any person I know.
Well, you've spent this entire article basically saying that you're the hardest working person that you know, and that you've worked so hard that you don't have time to take care of your husband. Bullshit. That is bullshit.
You care more about everyone, including me, than any other human I have ever met.
That's probably true. He probably does. But you know what? That's not going to last if you keep neglecting him. If you keep treating him like one of your children, that shit's gonna go out the door pretty goddamn fast.
I love you a little more each time I see you help someone knowing you will never get anything in return.
Apparently not enough to take care of him.
You are the kindest, most loving father to our children.
Probably also true. He's probably great with your kids. But you've spent the entire article complaining and whining and whinging about how you've got all this shit to do, half of which you could probably cut out, and not taking care of him, and you're gonna sit here and gaslight him by telling him, oh, how wonderful he is. If he's so damn wonderful, why the hell are you neglecting him?
There is a reason they cry when you leave for work. Yes, it stings a little, but knowing that you are their role model in life fills me with love and pride.
They're gonna have their little hearts shattered when Daddy starts banging the secretary because you don't care. You don't care enough to take care of your husband. And he obviously cares enough to take care of you in pretty much every damn thing that you've listed in this article. He takes very good care of you, according to you, in this article, and you don't give a fuck.
I am not the person you married 11 years ago. I have changed and evolved into a wife, a mother, a friend, and keeper of all schedules.
Bullshit. You have evolved into a mother and keeper of schedules. You are neither his wife or his friend, because his wife would be sleeping with him, would be attending to his needs as much as he's attending to yours. And you're probably one of these people that expect him to stay celibate and faithful and show fidelity when you're not willing to show fidelity back. If you want a guy that's going to sleep with you and only you have to sleep with him. That's how shit works. Fidelity is a two-way street, sweetheart. Fuck him. Your life will be better.
I am a party planner and a personal shopper. I am a chef specializing in chicken nuggets and pasta. I am a housekeeper that can't keep a house.
Wait, hold on. You go through all of these lists of shit that you do every day to keep house, and you're saying that you can't keep a house? So if you can't keep a house, and you can't keep your husband happy at home because you're not sleeping with him, then what the fuck are you doing all day? Are you able to keep a house or not? Like, you go through all of this shit to say that how you're keeping house and how you have no room or no time for him because you're keeping house and taking care of kids. And then all of a sudden, I'm a housekeeper that can't keep up a house?
I am the cheerleader and the librarian. I am the night and day nurse.
These are probably true. But you know what he would really like? probably would like a cheerleader for him. You know, the slutty kind that gets, all dolled up in lingerie and sleeps with him at least a couple times a week. But it sounds like he would probably be happy with twice a month considering how you're treating him.
I wouldn't change any of it. I don't want another life. I love you, and I love the life that we created.
People that love each other in these types of relationships treat each other like husband and wife. You're treating him like your child. You're not treating him like a friend. You're not treating him like a husband. You're treating him like a little kid. He's not a little kid.
But I am not the spontaneous, beer-drinking, sexy bad girl you met way back when.
You know what? He probably doesn't care that you're not a beer-drinking, sexy bad girl. He probably just wishes you were a little bit more spontaneous person who turns off mom mode long enough to be his wife. That's what he really needs. He needs you to be his wife, not his fucking mother.
I'm a mother, and it is all of me.
This is the most truthful statement you've said in this whole fucking article, if everything else about what you do is true. I am a mother, it is all of me. There is no room left for him. Fucking fix it.